Welcome back. In this video, we're going to talk about what is a mastermind group. And if this is your first introduction to the mastermind, you're in for a treat. Your world is about to change. Stay tuned.
I'm on the rise.
So how did I come about the concept of mastermind? First of all, I'm a student of success, and my mentor, Tony Robbins, got me started on that path because when I joined in the early 90s, Robbins Research International, the company of Tony Robbins, Robbins Research International studies successful people. And I had the opportunity on a daily basis to meet successful people. So I went on a search for a silver bullet for success. Have you ever heard that statement that when the student is ready, the teacher will appear? See, I have read Think and Grow Rich many times, but around 2006, I was rereading it. And this time, right there, I was looking for the silver bullet. Just so you know how it came about, in 1908, Andrew Carnegie commissioned Napoleon Hill, who's sort of today the grandfather of this personal development movement, to study the most successful people of his era. And these are not like ordinary people like, Thomas Edison and Henry Ford. As a result of studying all of these great people, Napoleon Hill came up with 17 principles for success. And out of these 17 principles, 3 he called foundational principles. That means these 3 are in foundation for all of them. And 14 he called supporting principles. Of the 3 foundational principles, number 1 was definiteness of purpose, which is knowing what you want. Because if you don't know what you want, nobody can help you. But the moment you know what is it that you want, the principle that he talked about next that'll help you achieve it, he called it the principle of mastermind. Right there, right in front of me, I'm looking at it, I'm going, wow, I need to master mastermind. And I went on a search, and that was my beginning to learn what is mastermind? Why is Napoleon Hill talking about mastermind as the greatest principle? One thing that he said that analyze the success of any man, whether they have accumulated a great fortune or a moderate fortune, and he said they have either consciously or unconsciously applied the principle of mastermind. So now let me tell you what is a mastermind, what I call the classic Napoleon Hill definition of mastermind. Then I'm going to tell you my personal experience, because I've been interviewed so many times about mastermind itself. As a matter of fact, one reporter called me the modern day Napoleon Hill. Was flattering, but it's simply because I've popularized the concept of mastermind for over a decade now. Here it is, Napoleon Hill's definition of mastermind. When 2 or more people come together in the spirit of harmony and cooperation, either to achieve their individual or a collective goal. That's what a mastermind is about. And what he talked about is when 2 minds come together, a third invisible, intangible force comes to the place. And he likens that to a third mind. And hence, that is the collective mind that's called a mastermind. If you want to know the ABCs of mastermind, just simple why mastermind, it's A is for access. This is where you access other like-minded successful people. B is for best practices. You don't have enough time to make all the mistakes yourself. So in a mastermind, everybody brings their best practices. And C is a community of like-minded people. It's tough enough. It's hard enough as it is. Most people can relate to you and me as an entrepreneur, what we go through. So when we have our own tribe, these are all entrepreneurs coming together to help one another. That's a community that they can finish the sentence, your thoughts, before you're halfway there. I have not been able to describe mastermind with one word. People have been asking, okay, what is one word? How can you describe? The closest I have come is 2 words. If you really want to know the essence of mastermind, what will mastermind do? You have to have mastermind to do what is it that you want. I don't know the truth about that because there's many people that have attained success and I don't know if they have used mastermind or not, but I can promise you one thing. Whatever is it that you want in life, whatever is it that you want in life, you can probably get it on your own, but if you want to get it bigger, better, stronger mastermind will help you to get there. So the 2 word is accelerated results. If you want the things faster, accelerated, then mastermind principle is the number 1 single most principle that you need to master in order to expedite your success, not only just in business, but also in your personal life. There are 2 distinct characteristics of mastermind. One is the economic advantage, which is really surrounding yourself with people who are like-minded, who are better than you, and to get economic advantages. That's very plain and simple. The other aspect of characteristic of mastermind is psychic in nature. And that's the part that's kind of a little woo-woo and not everybody understands. And that's the part that where we talk about the psychic in nature, that when 2 minds come together in the spirit of harmony and cooperation, a third invisible, intangible force develops. And that is the mastermind. That is the collective mind. And that mind becomes more powerful as it comes together to create magic happen that's almost like unexplainable, but that is the power of mastermind. And mastermind group, for that matter, is nothing but a group of people instead of 2. They come together for the sole purpose of helping each other grow personally and professionally. And here's the beauty of the mastermind group. This is where 3 is better than 2 and 4 is better than 3. The collective mind that happens when a dozen people come together, that invisible force is available to each and every one of the mastermind members to tap into. So you don't know, all of a sudden, it's like you just have taken that invisible NZT pill and you become super sharp, you become dynamic. It's because who you've surrounded yourself and they have collectively lifted you, that you didn't even know that you had it inside of you. And that's the power of mastermind. And if you found value in this short video, obviously I didn't have time to give you more, but I have a special gift for you. Just click the link below or right over here and you'll get a much more in-depth, more on this topic just for you.